This is Smithy.tv.
Welcome to the Meltdown.
Bam! What's up? This is the Meltdown. It's been a while. It's been maybe close to what? Half a year? 6 months? 8 months? Anyways, so we are back at the Meltdown live in downtown Toronto with the background of Las Vegas, which would be if you've never been to Toronto, Toronto is probably, arguably, one of the greatest cities in the world. Mind you, that's me working off of only being to New York, which is my favorite, and then a bunch of other shitty cities in the United States of America. I'm including Buffalo, some places in North Dakota and South Dakota. So when I say Toronto is one of the greatest cities, that's based off of going to three metropolitans and 8 hick towns. So, but I presume even if I went to like Rio de Janeiro, I would put Rio de Janeiro up there. I don't even know if that's a city or it's a fucking state. Whatever it is, it's somewhere. But I've heard it's unbelievable because of the drugs and the dancing, and I don't dance, so I don't give a fuck. And I don't speak Rio de Janeiro which is Portuguese. Brazilian, Portuguese or Brazilian. Yeah, I didn't want to come across as ignorant, but I'm not the smartest either. But anyways, so anyhow, we are downtown Toronto, which is, especially now this time of year, we're heading into the summer. It's unbelievable. Everyone's out on the street walking around in droves. There's a lot to do. You can eat anything. And it's great. The food's great. You know, there's entertainment. There's comedy clubs, but it's like. If we could put a casino, I don't even know what I'm pointing at because this is a fucking green screen. New York. This is a green screen where right now I look like shit. But if you just saw me with the green screen, you could see my beautiful baby bluish greenish eyes. I don't know what it is. Anyways, but if we could put this great casino I'm saying this as a gambler, as a degenerate gambler, I would love to have a casino. I don't give a shit about the crime that would happen because supposedly if there's a built a casino that it makes it shittier around it. Well, anyways, whatever happens, if we put a casino right in the heart of Toronto, it would be fantastic and I would love it. And I would go there probably all the time and I would be broke, which never made sense because I was always broke, but somehow I always had money to be able to gamble. And I think that comes from just the hustler mentality, which I miss because when you're a kid, you can have that hustler mentality and you don't have really any backlash. Like you're 17 years old and you hustle a couple people, you post a couple ads on Craigslist saying, hey man, send me some money, my mother's dying or whatever kind of hustle you want to do. I don't want to know my mother, but anyways, you have it. No way, but you're a grown man with that hustler mentality. You can go to jail. You can go to, I never thought about doing my taxes before. And it's like now, if I don't do my taxes, I could get in trouble. I'm not tax evading. I make fucking $15,000 a year at most. I mean, I'm not taxed, but I'm sure there's some kind of loophole. I'm fucking the system right now. But yeah. So, anyways, I don't know how you get that hustler mentality. I think for partially that half of it, I was raised by a single mother for many years, and the other half was that I'm Jewish. I think innately when you're I don't practice religion. But when you still have it in you, that Jewish seed is inside you, and together between being raised by a single mother who hustled and being a Jew, together it sprouts into this mainstream hustler kind of guy. But anyways, that's why I when I hear we talk a lot about feminists. That's the big thing right now is feminism. Is equal opportunity. But I was raised by a single mother who raised 2 kids. She worked nonstop. She didn't complain about shit. She yelled. She complained, why are you doing this? Where are you going? I don't have money to give you. So I said, fine, I'll fucking hustle. That's what I did. You don't want to give me money? I'll go down to the gay area and I'll pretend like I'm interested in this old dude. Give me 40 bucks. 40 bucks at 17 years old, last 2 weeks. There was a good thing about the 90s. $5 for a value meal at McDonald's. Now it's like 10 bucks, and it's like, oh, McDonald's sucks shit. It's not even good. Back when I'm growing up, McDonald's, like, I'm salivating from the thought of how good it used to be. But if I went into, I wouldn't go into McDonald's right now unless it was like 4 a.m. Like, it would have to be 24 hours. I wouldn't risk it. I have no reputation, but the little reputation that I have, I would not walk into McDonald's in daylight. Like, if I saw someone like, hey, JJ, what are you in McDonald's? I'm like, oh, I'm getting a coffee. You know, I fucking have to lie. Getting chicken nuggets and a burger after everything you know. You know everything. Like, you know what they're just pumping in nonstop. I'm fucking yelling too loud. They're pumping in nonstop, like, carcinogens into your food, and it's not even food, you know. And there's scientists right now who, you know, because we have this whole like we don't have enough food to feed the world, and there's some like scientists like that are like, I don't know what it is, the exact. See, this is why I shouldn't talk about stuff I have no idea about. But it's like they say that they're gonna be able to create food. Have you ever heard of this? Where they're going to be able to synthetic beef or something? Is that the right word? Synthetic beef? Synthetic is right. Yeah, synthetic beef, where they can make it and they're not killing cows or something because some vegan went nuts. Some vegan said, "Oh, you're hurting cows because cows have feeling." Fuck, who cares? You know, well, I care, but you know, it's still delicious steak. But they're like, so we're going to create beef and feed us with that beef. That's what McDonald's has been doing for years. They create some kind of meat that is no fucking way that comes from a cow. Because I've had a steak and I had a burger from McDonald's. There's two different, unless you get it from the cow's balls, that's what they're getting, the cow's balls and the cow's tail, because the same kind of beef that I eat at home, and the same kind of steak I eat at home is not the same kind of burger I get at McDonald's. So for the scientists that are like, yeah, we gotta figure something out, go to McDonald's, figure out what those fucking morons are doing to be able to feed us. They've figured it out with the pink chicken. I don't even know if that's true. See, that's one of those things, like, I won't look into that for the years that I ate that shit. I ate chicken nuggets, McNuggets, whatever, for, oh my God, decades. Probably 15 years every time I went to McDonald's. And to see that, you know, in the McNuggets, it could be this pink slime. I refuse to watch that video to look into that, because I will walk by someone at McDonald's and I will fight them. I will fight. You were giving me this shit. And you know what? Maybe, whatever. I don't care. It was delicious anyways. I don't want to be one of those guys, like a born again. Like, okay, that's why I don't want to shit on it, because I don't want to be one of those guys like vegans who were meat eaters for so many years, and they're like, oh, I became a vegan, and it's like, the vegans are no different than born-again Christians. Go sell your lunatic shit to someone else, and don't preach. I don't want to preach how you found God. That's what it's like, I found lentils and quinoa. That's the same shit. They stand on street corners, you're a meat eater. Oh, fuck it, I ain't fucking around and diddling kids. Isn't that good enough? Isn't that good enough in life? If someone's not diddling kids, shouldn't I be fucking commended on not being a piece of shit? I'm not saying like everyone you shouldn't be commended for not being a pedophile. I'm just saying, but you shouldn't be. But isn't that enough that I don't murder and I don't diddle kids? That I can enjoy some food once in a while? I can enjoy a fucking delicious burger and fries from a real place? Anyways, what we're gonna do? We're gonna come back next week and we're gonna bring a Mish. And well, you know what I look at this for? I think it's because we're both comedians. We both travel. We're going into the States. It's fantastic. I think this is a great opportunity to talk about stuff and to the birth of certain bits. Like, I mean, I can say something now and I'm not testing it on you, and I don't know if there is a you right now. So it might just be me and the producer who are watching this, and a shout out to Smithy.tv. But this is fun. So if you guys share it, we appreciate it. Subscribe on iTunes or Apple or just go to Smithy.tv and figure it out, man. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm out.